All right, guys, here we are back again. This is group 3 in our plyometric sequence. There are 5 total. We've already done 2. So the third one starts off with deadlift squats. So deadlift squats, essentially standing on one leg, and you might find that your balance is off, but you're gonna stand on one leg, lifting the right leg up, flexing. I'm gonna start on my left. Flex the foot, keep the knee up, arms up, and then start by just simply bending the standing leg and then coming back up. That would be 1. We're gonna go to 20. And as you get, that's 2, as you get a little bit more comfortable at doing this, you'll go down to the floor. 3, 4, don't strain the back, right? That's kind of a theme throughout this whole thing. 6, 7, 8, and keeping the knee up and the foot flexed. 9, 10, 11. So again, halfway down is fine. 12, 13, 14, 15. Main thing is not to strain the back. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. So shake out the leg in between each one, and then we're gonna move right to the next side. So next side, same thing. One side you might find a little bit easier to balance than the other. It's all good. And if when you're going up and down you wind up falling or losing your balance, don't worry, just pick it up and keep it going. So second side, arms up, leg up, foot flexed, and lower. I always start the first 1 or 2 a little easier just to make sure my body starts to understand what's happening. And that's 3, 4, 5, 6. And you don't want to bring this leg back, so it's not like a toy soldier, right? It's a straight up and down. Just call that 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more time, and 20, that's it. Good, so again, shake out the legs a little bit. First exercise, first leg in our third set. So now we're gonna move on to our second leg exercise, which is called leapfrog hops. Essentially, I'm just gonna do 2 forward and 2 back because you might be in a small hotel room or wherever. So essentially, just hopping forward, basic hops, but you wanna squat down here and then hop forward that way. So you don't wanna round the back and strain the back. So the idea, so move this a little bit further out of the way. The idea is to drop the hips down, but keep the upper body up and keep the spine extended. So 2 forward, 2 back, up to 30. From here, 1, well that'd be 1, 2, and back. 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 7, 8. They don't need to be big hops. 10, 11, 12. And if you're feeling 13, 14, a little bit stronger, 16, you can always go to the floor. That's 18, 19, 20 if you palm the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 28, 29, 30. Good. It's not easy, you guys. Nor should it be, nor is it supposed to be. So that is second leg exercise, third set. So just take a few breaths, 30 seconds in between each, just to allow the heart rate to kind of settle down a bit. Our next one is chair pose. So just like in yoga, chair pose, we do 2 rounds, 1 minute each. I got my trusty little timer going. And you can make this harder. Typically what I do is make it a medium, a little bit above medium, and the last 10 or 15 seconds I kind of go deeper. So go ahead and bring the feet together. Take the arms up, nice big inhale. Watch out for your lights, and then fold forward as you exhale. Bend your knees, chair pose now. So we're gonna hold this for about a minute and breathe. So ultimately, kind of squatting down, sinking back a little bit slightly, and lifting the arms up by the ears if possible. Gazing forward or even up would be fine. Breathing deep. So again, finding your medium. We are approaching halfway in the first minute. Boom, there you go. 30 seconds, first minute. Keep breathing. As things get a little bit more intense, you want to breathe a little bit deeper if possible. Good. You got 8 seconds to go. Now sinking a little bit lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and fold forward. Straighten the legs. So you just take a little rest, a little break for a moment. A few breaths. Good, then roll all the way back up. Take a nice big inhale, lifting the arms up. And then fold all the way forward, down again, exhale. And right back into chair pose again. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, chair pose. Hold. So again, abdomen slightly engaged, sinking in, breathing deeply. And it's fine if your feet are a little bit apart. It's fine if they're together. I mean, ultimately, traditionally, chair is feet together and knees together. It took me a while just because my legs are a little bow-legged, so the knees came apart a little bit. It's all good as long as you're not straining, as long as your back is, abdomen slightly engaged, so you're not sticking the butt way back. Breathing deep. You got 20 seconds to go, so start thinking about moving down a little lower. 15 seconds now, down a little. If you can, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and fold forward. Yeah. Good, and then slowly, slowly roll back up. Shaking out the legs a little bit. Good. So that's 3 of our 4 in the third set. So now we go into a lunge thrust. Is that what we call it? Lunge thrust? So these are lunge thrusts. It's a new term. Thanks to Gabby behind the camera. So from here, essentially, you're going to do is kind of hold your stance about. I'll demonstrate. So, Oh, lunge punch. Oh, I'm wrong. Lunge punch. I thought the other one is lunge thrust. That's why you're shaking your head. No. Lunge punch, you guys. I've been corrected, apparently. So it's like a superhero move. So I always call it the Thor. So from here, with the right hand down, you get left hand's on the hip, kind of. Right hand goes down and then into a lunge. And back and lunge and back and lunge, like that, right? And then we switch and then we'll do the other side. So the modification, the slower version, right hand down, you can step back into the lunge and then back and step, right? So we're gonna do 15 on each side. And here we go, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. Take a breath and then right to the other side. Same thing, other side. Lunge punch. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Easier said than done, that's for sure. Good. So that's it for the third set of legs. We're gonna go right into the arms. The first arm exercise, vinyasas like in downward facing dog. So we're gonna do 10 of these, starting in downward facing dog. You can take a moment there, bend the left leg, push the right heel down. Nice big stretch. And switch sides. And stretch. Good. And then from down dog, you come forward to plank, lower to chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. That'd be 1. Forward, lower, up. 2. Forward, lower, up. 3. So when you come forward and you lower, keep the elbows in. When you push up, pull the shoulders back. 5. Lower, up. If you want, extra chaturanga. 6. Forward, lower, up, back. 7. Lower. 8. 9, use your abdomen, forward, lower, up, abdomen. 10. Good. So now our third one is going to be, I think we did one-legged last time. So these are going to be one-legged down dog split push-ups. So I'm going to start with the right leg up. That's your down dog split. From here, dropping the head, arms out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing 10 of these on each side. 9 and 10. Switching legs. Same thing. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, right onto the floor, to the mat. Next, for abs. So that's the arm section of the third set. So abs, we kind of continue from the group 2. Group 2, we ended with our little hop. So now it's kind of a different hop. So this was with your legs, soles of the feet together, knees wide. And you can sit on the hands just a little bit. That's totally fine. Just for a little extra cushion, and ultimately it's really just for the back. But then you're gonna go up and down. So bigger range of motion. 225, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, shouldn't strain the back. 16 or the neck. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. When you come down, part of the idea too is to slow down the descent. So your abdomen engages to help bring the legs down a little bit slower. That's going to be a lot harder. So you just do what you can when you're working your abs. And our final ab exercise in the third set is scissors. So you're going to start with one leg up. Do your best to keep the legs straight. Right, so I'm just going to scoot back a little bit. So I always kind of have my hands near my head just so that I don't strain the neck. Sometimes if you're like this, you're straining the neck muscles. So hold the head a little bit. Outside hand or opposite hand reaches for the outside of the foot. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are pretty quick. 8, but you want to reach up. 9, 10, so you take them to 30. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Ugh. All right, here you go. So that is your officially third group of the plyometric set. So if you're really bored and you just want to do that 3 times in a row, you could do that 3 times in a row. That'd be a good workout. 3 sets of that. Or you can link them all together. But that's it for the third set. I will see you in group 4.